So the first stop is at the Berlin Philharmonic Center, where we're going to see a free show in the foyer done by, oh no, this is not gonna work. It's backwards.
It's a Syrian.
So yeah, it's a Syrian group from Aleppo called Musicana, and the singer is Abdallah Rahal, and all the information is here. It's quite long. I'm not going to read it. Are you excited?
First stop in Berlin.
Taking a coffee break at Rose Garden.
How you doing? What are those?
So it's the morning time here in Berlin, and I just had breakfast at my hostel, and we have this rooftop terrace. It's freezing, but for the sake of this video I'm going to show you what the view looks like. So this right here is the TV tower, and over there is some sort of dome, but I'm not too sure like what the significance is yet, so I haven't taken a tour. But not too shabby at all. And then there's construction. We're on our way to meet up with our tour group. There's Matthew in the back. And it's gonna be 3 hours long in the cold, but we're gonna brace it. And it's basically a tour showing us all the main spots in Berlin.
Yeah? Oh, yeah.
But anyway, back to the memorial. Let's stop talking about my education. And yeah, controversial for a few reasons. In the beginning, some people took issue with who the memorial is for. They said it's
just had some mulled wine and it's absolutely delicious, but it's super crowded and hard to walk. We just finished in the Christmas garden. What? I can't feel my face. I can't feel my face when I'm with you. Earlier today we visited. Oh my goodness, you can't even see my face. Earlier today we visited the Holocaust Memorial. And it was a very sobering experience because underground there's a museum which basically displays the stories of all the families, well, not all the families, but a few families that were affected by the Holocaust and killed.
Just to put things in perspective.
Yeah, so you got to see their photos, the letters, some information about their personalities, and it was really upsetting because it really makes you think that it could have been our families. Or it's also scary to think how one man managed to convince a lot of people that one specific group somehow didn't fit his perception of perfection. So he managed to take over all these other countries and send all the Jews to concentration camps, and it was very sad. What did you think about it? Interview.
It was definitely very sobering and really puts things into perspective, because you don't realize how many people 6 million people is. Like, you just can't fathom that amount of people just being wiped out. And
Also, like, little babies were sent to Auschwitz, killed in gas chambers.
yeah.
It's just, he had no, I don't know, didn't discriminate
Yeah.
in terms of age or anything.
It's a crazy story. Crazy to think that happened less than, or like just over 75 years ago.
It's not even that old of history. It's somewhat recent.
Learned a lot today.
Yeah. So tomorrow we'll be visiting a concentration camp, so I'm sure we'll hear more stories.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, that one's gonna be
this
tough.
was just a preview.
We'll see how it all goes down. But we love y'all.
Good night for tonight.
Good night.
Good morning from Berlin. We're just grabbing breakfast right now at the rooftop lounge in our hostel. It sounded fancy until I said hostel. But yeah, we're up bright and early to check out the East Side Gallery of the Berlin Wall. And then afterwards we're heading to a concentration camp, which should be another sobering experience, which Berlin just seems to be all about that. So yeah, it should be an interesting day. It's a little too early for my liking. It's 7:30 in the morning, but it's good. We'll get a lot of things done today, which will be lovely. And again, this view of the city, I'll show you it a lot better than this. fresh air is just necessary when you're up this early in this really nice view. So we're starting our day off by visiting the East Side Gallery. So we made it to the Berlin Wall, the East Side Gallery, which is a little preview of the art that we might see. And let's see here. It's so beautiful.
Erstmal mein Teacher ist. Der Chef. Der Chef ist die ganze Zeit, muss er ja sagen. Der macht das sonst nicht. Er ist Chefaufler.
Und dann steigst du oben rüber. Ja, das ist
Er träumt halt gerne, ey.
That looks so good.
Stimmt schon ein bisschen, ja. Wahrscheinlich, ja.
So, thoughts?
Eating this supply.
Yeah?
It's a default bottle of rice with some cheese in it. Pretty delicious. Don't know where exactly it's from or what cuisine it is, but delicious nonetheless.
So we were wandering around Berlin and we found this Egyptian place that has shawarma. Look at this goodness. So excited because I haven't had shawarma in so long. And in Madrid, you can't find shawarma as you find doneras, which are not the same. So this tastes like the ones from back home, as in Toronto. But it's so good, so good. We're on our way back to the hostel and we just finished having our shawarma. Matthew, how was it?
Best shawarma ever.
It actually beat any kebab we've ever had in Madrid.
Ever.
Ever.
€2.50, €2.50.
Yeah. Better than any shawarma we've actually had from Toronto too. Just great flavor, great bread, great eating.
Yeah, it was delicious.